How this commuter system operates. The small 20-passenger cars, similar to a stretch minivan, traveling at 80 miles per hour on the main line, have the ability to exit to off-ramps as easily as cars on a freeway. Re-entering the main line is just as easy. It therefore becomes possible to carry up to 70,000 passengers per hour. Windspirit, a transportation plan for the 21st century, describes how this can be done. I will attempt to make it understandable here. This car is completely automatic, has no driver, and very few moving parts. Only heat, air conditioning, and seat adjustment are in control of passengers. Oh, and they can open the door when it stops. The fact that most passengers will have to stop no more than twice before getting to their destination, regardless of their trip length, is crucial. Trip speed should average 50 to 60 miles per hour in a city. The longer the trip, the faster the average speed. I know this seems impossible when other systems are trying to sell 6,000 or 7,000 passengers per hour at 25 miles per hour and call it high-speed transit, but hang in there. The easiest analogy is that a single freeway lane can carry 5,200 cars an hour at 35 miles per hour. If each of those cars had 20 passengers, they can carry 104,000 passengers per hour. The car arrangement drawing shows that each car door accesses 2 seats. 10 doors, 20 seats. Going to the plan drawing, you see a top view of a 3,200-foot-long section of a 30 or 40-mile-long commuter line, the heavy black lines. The cars, the small green blobs under the track, are traveling at a speed of 80 miles per hour. The approximate speed of 2 car lengths per second gives a fairly accurate picture of how the system and the cars work in real time. The 2 inner lanes are through lanes and never slow below 80 miles per hour. The outer lanes are exit-entrance lanes to the terminals. The cars curve away from the main line, run parallel to it, and decelerate for 800 feet to a terminal. After a 10 to 30-second stop, the car accelerates for 800 feet and re-enters the main line at 80 miles per hour, just like you do on a freeway, except for the speed, of course. Here's how this works. When a passenger enters the terminal, he or she enters a destination on a console. The console will record up to 3 destinations for each car that will be displayed on the car exterior. If it has 0, 1, or 2 destinations listed, it will stop for you plus other persons for a total of 3 destinations. After picking you up, if it has 3 destinations, it will not slow down or stop until it gets to the first destination on its list, even if it has empty seats. At the first stop, the car will discharge and pick up passengers. After stopping, discharging, and picking up passengers at the second destination, your stop is next. This is a continuing process of picking people up, getting new destinations, and letting people off in a cycle of thousands of people an hour and many hundreds of cars. No one will need to stop more than 2 times before getting to their destination. You can't enter or change a destination after you're on board. More explicitly, you enter the car through one of the 10 doors. There is a switch on each seat so the operating system maintains a correct list of occupancy. The 10 doors eliminate the need for an aisle, greatly reducing the size of the car and preventing people from standing. The car has a weight limit to prevent overcrowding. The doors can't be opened during travel. When there is 1 car every 30 seconds, each terminal has the capacity to handle up to 1,200 passengers per hour each way. The exit and entrance lanes do not interfere in any way with the through traffic. Each main line in 1 hour will carry 70,000 passengers for 80 miles. If the average trip length is 20 miles, then we can say that at just 50% full, each line will be able to carry 140,000 passengers an hour. 140,000 passengers an hour. There will be terminals every 2 or 3 miles as necessary. The limiting factor is the number of cars available. For a 20-mile commuter line, each car will circle the line about twice an hour. All cars not in use will be stored in several convenient lots about 5 miles apart the full length of the system. You call a car when you enter your destination in the console. Any car with 1 or 2 destinations listed and a seat available will stop for you. If there isn't such a car already on the track, A car will be called from the closest storage, an approximate 5-minute delay. During rush hours, it's very likely that the cars can be filled with the 3-destination concept. Any car not in use will go to the nearest storage lot. This is only a very condensed description. For further information, please read the book Windspirit, A Transportation Plan for the 21st Century. I'm putting this idea out trying to find someone that will carry this forward to the prototype stage. That's not within my capacity. See windspiritcommute.net.